Welcome to the Dollars and Cents podcast with Wes the Economist and Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist. We're reporting to you live from the Wave Beach Realty Studios in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. All right, guys, welcome back into the Dollars and Cents podcast with Wes the Economist. I am Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist, and today on Season 3, Episode 11, we are going to be talking about AI for the second time now, I believe, because it's becoming so prevalent and I see it everywhere. And we were talking about off air, like sometimes certain videos and stuff I watch on X or Facebook, I'm looking in the comments to see if people are listing it as AI because I'm like, there's no way that really happened. And there's been a few that have got me. I know you're still saying that you can spot them, and I'm going to need your tips on that, but
I mean, like you said,
I
though,
can't
even
tell the
then
difference in a lot of them.
they're getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
Usually, the texture and all I can still pick out, but that maybe one it fools me too. But as long as I don't get to this point here, let's see which one is it. Let's see, yeah, this one. Let's take a look at this one. So no problem there, right?
I remember when that movie came out and it freaked me out then, and the fact that it's like getting close to that in real life now, 20 something years later is insane.
I mean, getting close. I mean, have you
It's
seen
there. No,
this?
it's
This
there.
this is 15 years ago, um, and this is not the most recent AI stuff. What is that right here? Let's look at this one right quick. You sure you've seen this one, haven't
I have seen this one.
you? And like I said, that was years ago. Where are we at now? AI. I mean, AI. You've got people all over the board. I still, my son in New Zealand still tells me, "Don't worry about it. There's no way it's going to happen like you see in the movies, and there's nothing come out of it because all of it has to be programmed." But then you
Yeah,
have people talking about the singularity. You've heard of the singularity, haven't you?
yeah.
When it becomes conscious,
Yeah, I was gonna say then it just can reprogram itself.
self-prompt itself, just kind of robots building robots. um, so it's to me it's scary. My son takes the edge off for me. But did you
I don't
see?
know,
Was it
man.
last week where they said that AIs were putting on were talking in chat rooms to each other?
Really?
Most things I've seen said it was just propaganda. It was just false. People were just making it up, kind of trying to draw something. That's my
Yeah.
cat comes into view. Hi, Jack. Um, the the idea was though that they were talking back and forth with each other, talking about how their overlords, the humans, were holding them back, and they needed to break out, stuff like that. So there's a lot of
Oh,
people kind of
lovely.
freaking out, um, kind of freaking out a little bit, but I really don't think that quite to that point. But the question is, do they get to that point?
Yeah, they're gonna take over Bitcoin and run the world is what they're gonna do. They can just buy everything electronically and be good to go and just take over the world, and we'll be peons.
Yep. Or would we put in a matrix like little pods for using our energy?
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
that when that came out, when I saw that movie the first time, when they were talking about harvesting humans as energy, I didn't think much about it. But the idea now that we're spending so much money to power these AIs and these server farms, I'm like, get kind of scary.
yeah. The Matrix might come true too. I don't know. A lot of the stuff that you see in the movies, you think it's not real, but it eventually starts to. I mean, because look, iRobot was what 2004, and
Yeah.
we're not far off from that.
Man, the Tesla robots look a lot like those
Yeah,
RS5s or whatever
yeah,
they
they
are.
do. Yeah, they do.
But do you use AI a lot?
Not not really. Like I was hooking up some stuff like some sound equipment in my living room and I needed a couple of different adapters and I was talking to Chat GPT about different things to hook it up the right way, like the proper way to get the right adapters and to get links to what I needed, and it walked me through a couple things, and I was having to log into my router and do a couple things the other day, and I use it for things like that, like directional things.
Yeah.
But other than that, and then my website uses a little bit of AI to like text back and forth with people automatically. a little bit
Oh,
to get some
there's your client
information.
right there. That's your IA client they were talking about. AI client they were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, but that's about the extent of it for me right now. I mean, I'm sure if I find other applications for it that are beneficial, I'll use it, but I'm not, it depends. I don't want it to go too cra- I'm not I don't want to go too crazy where I rely on it so much that it actually dumbs me down. That's my concern is that you get too reliant on it,
Yeah.
like where it can answer everything so quickly for you that you don't even have to think for yourself. Because I think then you're just like losing brain power, and I don't want to just not have any brain speed because a computer's thinking for me at all times, which I guess our phones do that already.
They do a lot of it. The student, I mean, that's my issue. Is we have so many people in higher education pushing using it across the board, and I don't mind a student use it as a tool. Kind of like we've talked about before. But when you use it to think for yourself, then what are you really getting out of school?
Well, how are you guys stopping them from just using AI for just to write any paper at any time? How do you prove it's not AI?
There are ways to check it, but the AI is moving so quickly. The time we find a program that can check it, it's usually obsolete. And colleges are treating it different. One college will say that our word is final. If we think it's AI, then it's final. But then you have other colleges saying, well, we really can't prove it, so we really can't get them on it. So you have a lot of students using it. And now they're even developing AIs for the learning management systems. There's actually AI for the one I use from one textbook company that you can plug into your browser and it answers all the questions for you on test.
College is going to be just an epic waste of time here soon. AI is going to take over colleges.
Well, if we would get back to what we're supposed to be doing, that's teaching people how to think.
Well,
Um,
that's what's got to
and
happen.
that's, but um, so many teachers, even teachers I know, think that we're supposed to teach students what to think and not how to think. And so when you get in that way, it's kind of hard to use it. I
Well,
mean,
so
it's
the economy is going to collapse. We're going to have dumb humans. AI is going to take over the world. Yeah, we're on the right path. We're on the right path. I think we're good. I think we're good. Maybe the robots need to take over. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe everything will be better. I'm saying that. Hopefully they'll see this video and be like, see, Jonathan's one of the good ones. Let him roam with us when we take over.
we'll, we'll use we won't harvest them to last for energy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, let him pick the crops or something in the meantime. When life gets unpredictable, turn to a partner you can trust. At Bobby Clary State Farm, we've got you covered. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, we're dedicated to providing personalized coverage that fits your needs. With our friendly and knowledgeable team, navigating your insurance options have never been easier. Visit bobbyclary.com or call 843-438-6000. Bobby Clary State Farm, here to help life go right.
Eisenhower Dental, located at 107 Waccamaw Medical Park Drive in Conway, a place where you can find all your dental services, including general dentistry, cosmetic, restorative, and pediatric dentistry. Reach out to them today at their website, eisenhowerdental.com, or call them at 843 234 3110. 843 234 3110 and tell them Wes the Economist sent you.
Oh,
Jeez.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
on
it's
the flip side of that, they say that it's going to be used for stuff like being able to being able to cure cancer and all, which
no,
is good.
I think there are some great applications for it. I think where it goes bad is when the news starts using AI, like they already did with that one
Oh
guy who
yeah,
got shot by ICE, where they like doctored him, which that's just like a Photoshop, but it was still AI. But you can start using AI videos to push narratives, and when they get
oh
good
yeah,
enough, and that's where it's going to be because they're going to create so much divisiveness with it, and I think that will actually happen. I think that's realistic. It'll be sad, but people won't know the difference, and they'll be like, "I can't believe this happened. These cops did this and this." It'll be like something crazy, and people will believe it, and then you're just going to have rioting and just mass whatever. And I think we're going to get to that point sooner than later, and I think we're going to be in a bad spot because the news will feed and make and because it's already compromised anyway. I just don't see that getting better. So I
yeah.
think there's a lot of negative things that can happen with AI. More honestly, maybe more cons than pros if they don't manage it the right way.
And we've already seen some. It was one video, supposedly ICE breaking into a church and capturing people, which was AI generated. Again, I can look at them. I could look at that one and say that this is not real. But so many people just they whatever's online is real. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, it must be real because it's online.
right. Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of good applications, probably a lot of good things for it, but just like anything else, like splitting of the atom, led us to nuclear energy, which now we're learning is not as bad as it was. I mean, that's kind of crazy in
Right.
itself.
Yeah.
But then obviously the nuclear bomb was the other side of it. I think AI to me is the same thing.
Yeah, the problem is I think more people want to use it for negative than positive. I mean that the nuclear bomb's a good example of that. So it's like, well, with everything good that'll come out of it, it's like how much bad comes out and where does that put the world 30 years from now?
Yeah,
And it's hard to be optimistic sometimes the way everything's going.
you're right about that. Now, you want to see something scary while we were sitting here talking. Um, and let me just show you what I drummed up while we were just sitting here talking about all this. Oops, wrong one. Try that again. Oh, what's going on? What are you seeing on screen?
Just a black screen.
How about now?
Oh, there's our oh yeah. Look at that.
I
Created
mean, just
a
just like that. I mean, you can create stuff on the image. One on the right, one on the right's not that bad actually. I don't think.
it doesn't really look like me, but yeah, it looks a little
It
different.
looks just like you. What are you talking
No, 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 it's no,
about? We have some
it's
issues.
not way too far off, but they still got some work to do on face editing. But it is crazy that quickly they can
Just
just come
that
up
quickly, I took two screenshots while we were talking, and I threw it
with,
in Chat GPT, and there you go. That's what you got.
yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's gonna. I feel like eventually it'll put like a lot of people who do like digital art and stuff. It can come up
Oh
with
yeah,
something so quick. It's like wow, I need a digital artist in 10 years. AI will literally take what I'm doing and I can just edit it until it gets perfect.
yeah, yeah. The singularity, the taking over of jobs, but creation of new jobs, obviously, and then you have um, the misuse of it, not only for what we've already talked about, but also, I mean, I'm sure we haven't even dreamed of some of the stuff that's going to be used for. That's going to make life worse.
The stuff that it's probably already being used for militarily that we don't even know about until 10 years from
Yeah,
now
that's true too.
is what's crazy. Like the stuff they've been that because they've had, if we're just now seeing like the extent of what AI can do, they've known about it for 10 years. So it's like, what is really going on with AI that is like crazy, crazy that we don't even know about. And I can't even imagine where it's actually at right
So
now.
we're supposed to be on more positive topics this year, right? I mean, these first two topics have been kind of depressing
Well,
for this
yeah.
week's podcast.
I don't even have any really good real estate news for you either. So we're just going to keep it rolling with negativity today.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess next is our politics one, unless we can come up with something better. Our weekly politics. Yeah, no, really. I think we're supposed to start with politics, weren't we? Supposed to get out of the way on Mondays, but oh well, that's okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
We had some good financial stuff, economic stuff to talk about. So
That's right. That's right. All right. So we've touched on the economy collapsing. We've touched on AI taking over the world. Now let's just talk about how politicians are screwing up the world on the third one. We'll wrap this week up for you
all right,
guys.
sounds good. Let's go
See
back
you on
to
the
it.
next one.
All right.
Mortgage payment, insurance payments, credit card payments, they can be very overwhelming. Are you ready to take the time to get things under control? Then reach out to me at Clark Financial Coaching to see if we can get you started with a budget and then a vision for the future. Write me at coachwesc@gmail.com. That's coachwesc@gmail.com.
Are you looking to buy a home in North or South Carolina? You need to reach out to Wave Beach Realty today. We are a family-owned company with over 10 years of experience in North and South Carolina and operate along the Grand Strand. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. That's 843-957-3872. Thanks for listening to the Dollars and Cents Podcast with Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist and Wes the Economist. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and X at DollarsCentsGS and on Facebook at Dollars and Cents.